good day. I'm going to stop saying good afternoon or whatever because who knows what time you're watching this. I am in the town of Spruce Grove and I'm walking their trails here. These are maintained trails, except they're a little bit icy today. I am walking stick free, so I just got to be conscious of the ice on the paths. I was looking on the maps of their trail system and I'm not sure how extensive it really is. There's quite a treed area here for a while that they've put trails in with asphalt, so that's good. It is minus 15 with a wind chill of minus 24, and another one of those days where I really didn't want to get out here, but you know, you just gotta. So let's walk. There are unpaved paths that people have been using. For now, I'm going to stick to the paved ones and see where that takes me. I am totally unfamiliar with these paths, so I'm just winging it. My right knee is bugging me a bit after yesterday's walk, so I don't know if it was from stumbling around or what, but let's work it out. So far it's pretty quiet out here. Nice treed area though. On my short little start here, I haven't run into anybody so far. I have my DJI Mimo in follow mode, and apparently I need to read the instructions because I'm not sure what it's following. See that? It just decided to tilt down. And I don't know why. And then I adjust it up. And it seems fine for a bit. Coming up to a main road here. And I'm going to cross straight across and continue on the path towards the west. It is now called the Heritage Grove Pathway. I don't know if I needed the hood up today, but my fingers are sure feeling the cold like usual. I was never attracted to Spruce Grove as a place to live. I had friends who lived here and they seem to like it here, but overall it's just not a town that calls to me. These trails all have markers on them, so if you have the map you'd know where you were going. So far all I've encountered are middle-aged guys like me out walking. Must be an epidemic of wanting to lose that gut weight. Most people seem to be taking those offshoot trails though, which I have yet to do. Still sticking to the paved road. According to the sign back there, a lot of this had burnt up in 1998. Looks like it recovered though. I am able to walk at a pretty good pace here, just being cautious of any hidden ice patches or obvious ice patches, which I miss. Y in the trail, and I just decided to go to my right. And this path kind of goes off to the northwest instead of straight west. Not sure if this path turns into a loop back to where I started, but guess we'll find out. Let's see where this goes. Looks like there's a bit of a creek bed or something back here. The paved part of the trail ended. There's an offshoot there to go into that neighborhood. Let's keep following this path. Yeah, look, the sun's trying to come out. Neat how that old farmhouse just basically stuck to their guns and said, we ain't going nowhere. Yet the neighborhood built up around them. Get their own private gate though. Or is it a museum? Let's check the sign. Built in 1912. It's a first historic building designated in Spruce Grove. And the 6th generation of that family still lives in the house. Well, I don't know where the paved paths go, so I'm going to head back the way I came on the snow-covered trail. I passed more middle-aged guys. So ladies, if you're looking for a middle-aged guy, come to the trails in Spruce Grove. They're out here. One thing I did notice, though, they all look grumpy. I suppose that's how I look too, and I'm just trying to get some exercise. All kinds of little trails in here. Probably should have studied the map better. It was kind of hard to read online. I was hoping to have found one posted somewhere out here, but oh well. Just adds to the discovery. I'm currently heading north again. Looks like it'd be a very nice green space in the summertime. Which, other than the golf course, it doesn't appear that Spruce Grove has a lot of green spaces in their neighborhoods, but there's a lot of space kind of in this area here. The creek's still flowing. Some of it must be stormwater runoff. Hard to tell through the trees, but a little community here of little tiny bungalows that almost look like they would have been from either wartime or just houses that they put up for fixed income people or something. They look pretty old though. Screened in porches were all the rage. Little tunnel under the busy road so you don't have to cross. Some tasteful graffiti in here, but other people have come along and tagged, unfortunately. Well, let's see what's on the other side of the bridge. Done about 3 kilometers already. And I appear to be getting further away from my car. Still pretty quiet out here. I may have only come across half a dozen people. I think the temperature probably has a lot to do with it too. People just don't like to be out in it. Makes them un-Canadian. I have no idea where I'm headed, but I'm still trying to head northeast away from my car. Quiet magpies, for one. I think I might have partially judged Spruce Grove on their lack of green space, because these trails seem to go on forever into the trees and stuff. I'm sure the developers are bound by their permits to make sure there's enough green space left over. Oh, the smell of laundry. I don't know why it's one of my least favorite smells. Well, I managed to walk all the way to Highway 16. I'm at 4 kilometers and a bit. Okay, I really need to start making tracks back towards my car. Ended up in the urban part of the trails. So I just ended up making a loop when I went through that neighborhood that got me close to Highway 16. So now I'm just basically doubling back again. I had to check Google Maps. I got kind of turned around. I'm off the trails now, obviously, and in the residential neighborhood. So I've got like 3 kilometers back to the car. Hadn't planned on walking this far today. I probably should have double backed exactly the way I came, but I didn't. Again, what's the fun in walking if you don't get lost and try and explore? I do have to say that once you get in these neighborhoods, it's tough to get back connected with the trail system again. Now there's going to be a lot of happy parents and sad students tomorrow with back to school. Or is it going to be happy kids? I always hated going back to school. School was not my jam, and I always dreaded having to go back after a holiday. My kids were the opposite. I think it gave them the opportunity to see their friends again, because they weren't as free range as we were as kids. They had a bit more freedom than a lot of kids, though, because we backed onto the playground. We were able to see the playground from the kitchen window. That gave us some comfort that, you know, they could have a piece of freedom without being hovered over, and still we could watch them. Smell a wood burning fire. I guess there's still some people that have fireplaces. I just found them too messy and had to upkeep. It was just as nice to be able to flick a switch and have a fire. That can't be good, whatever's going on there. Foresty green space walk turned into urban exploration. I somehow got turned around, started heading the wrong way. Now I'm back on track again. Huh. Can't believe I'm already losing light. This was an extra long unplanned walk today, which I think I mentioned already. I should have had my Google Maps up, I guess. Oh, did I ever track far north? Probably like 1.5 kilometers or 2. This is where I crossed the road early on in my journey. Getting there, though, thought I was doing a guy a favor by boogieing across the street. I don't think he was slowing down no-how. Ended up safe and sound. Okay, we are now backtracking on my regular route back to the car. Went about it in a very long way. I think a nice hot bath will be in order tonight. Can still feel my knee a bit, but you know, the old walk it off thing is true. Everyone's abandoned me out on the trails. No other grumpy middle-aged men. Sorry, ladies. You'll have to wait till tomorrow, I guess. Keep thinking in these treat areas that I might run into camping with Steve, hunkering down in the trees somewhere. You gotta watch his videos. They're interesting if you like just pleasant conversation and camping in different circumstances. Nice Christmas lights in the distance, and some log cabins, or a log cabin. And there's a sight for sore eyes, my Jeep. Glad to have this walk come to an end. Okay, let's get to the Jeep and check the gadgets and see how far we went today. Okay, Runkeeper said I did 9 kilometers, and Google said 8.6, and my watch said 7.85. Good solid walk today. A bit longer than I wanted to go, but oh well. Time to head her home and have a nice hot bath. Until the next one.